to the master sabi people them. Dr. Mafudia and Nurse Inez Kaye. Now this program well body na gently. Mr. Coco Pandorani so.
You nerves then, diabetes they affect you nerves then. The way they say they affect you nerves, they not meaning they make you when people like so are the nerve. No, what I mean is the nerve them, you nerve them and then they make you feel. Now then can make you feel pain or feel good, you know, if somebody touch you or something touch you. So diabetes they damage their nerve then, where people and they feel like their finger then they die. They're not able to feel anything at their finger then toes then under them foot then. They feel like they don't die. They feel nothing, just feel like normal, like wood. Except you cut and some man waking so bad, you can take knife, you cut in foot, they feel nothing. Where diabetes can done really, really bad. And so many other things that can make people then can get what we call, dementia, early way that they make like their mind and they begin to lose their memory. They're not able to remember things then well. It make you get boku infection then easily, or it hard for me then treat infection then. It can affect you belly, how you they digest food then. People that will get diabetes where they're not able to digest food then properly. The food can sit down, stay na the belly before it move go down. So many things then, but one of course critical and deadly parts of diabetes, it can actually make you die. You can actually die. And I'll just make a quick story. The last hour I be in a salon. Now one of the hospital and I remember them bring this mamika now hospital na net. They say, they feel good, then bring and come. It just, just not able to make sense, waiting it able for talk. Now it just make like it in a coma. Well, I can morning, I can't see this mamia, so it not able for talk, it just lay down no more. We check that mommy there in sugar. In sugar so high, the machine not even able to give number for how high the sugar be. So that mommy there, if you're not being for Canada hospital, it's away can. If now also before the way this will happen to her, that mommy there for dying now from diabetes. They can call her diabetic coma, where can end up for kill people then. So this is a very, very serious condition where really can end up for kill people then.
Wow. Dr. Swari, when you talk about that mamide so, myself don't get two different times than a salon where they don't happen to me. But one thing a Lily Bobo, 18-year-old boy, na income where we not able for read in sugar, where we they do health clinic. So boku people in the work Canada country, they will get us sick, then the sugar the high say high. If you not knock them down like that mamide so way, that thing they knock down we end up in coma and all thing. Now God want to know waiting before don't happen to her. Waiting at the treatment or waiting at the cure for this diabetes.
Yeah. So it's not easy for cure diabetes. Yes, it's possible, but like now we African consider we really not get that kind of treatment there. But the basic in terms of for manage, so we can use the word for manage diabetes, for control diabetes. Now then we can talk, but instead of for cure and so much. Because now lifestyle, now big lifestyle change, a big part of diabetes now, what you they eat and how you they move your body. So the diet, what you they eat, you exercise, now the foundation down there. And then you get medication then. You get tablet medication then, you get insulin, and you get other medicine the way that they inject also, way that they treat diabetes. Nowadays, boku medicine and they for treat diabetes, and even as salon we get the tablet medicine there, we get the insulin for treat diabetes. Then you get for that one the way get big body and then get diabetes. The other thing na surgery for make them help for lose weight, because some man they don't try for diet but they're not even able to lose the weight, and that then they cause them diabetes. So for them people then they now the Western world where they do then surgery they we then do that surgery they for me then lose weight, then lose Sunday band they lose like 100 pounds. So for down the way they salon 100 pounds about like 50 kilos. So if some man if you lose like 50 kilo weight, some man in diabetes they go away. So some of them then you can say they can cure them diabetes. because if after they don't lose the weight, the diabetes go away, you can stay don't cure. Also, they can do transplants, surgery. Usually now people that we get, then young people that we can get diabetes, at the Western world, they can do surgery where, remember I talked about the pancreas, now they make that insulin, and if the pancreas not they work, or your body not able to use the insulin, and they cause diabetes. So if they do transplant surgery, where they say they take other person in pancreas where in the work, they put some by the person when in pancreas not the work, then that person now is able to make insulin properly and use them. Then that person there you can cure in diabetes that way. So then last two option, yeah. So now really in the Western world, that option I know still they're not in a salon, right now, but maybe in the future we were able for they do then kind, high-tech surgery then they. But now the main thing and waiting I want for me, we focus on where now the most important, no matter which kind of diabetes you get, in addition to the medicine, the way doctor go prescribe, now the diet and the exercise.
Okay. I really beaucoup people and they say, it acts for make them manage their diabetes, they don't know what's in the right thing for eat way in their salon, people then confused, especially with African people them. We don't know what's in for eat, we don't know how for control them, we don't know what's in for do. What's in you go able to tell me, but we come on at that area, the way we go able do it, we go able to eat.
Yeah, so that so important, and part of the reason that they we do this program today, because if you're not able to know how for eat and and how much for eat, then you get problem for managing diabetes. They can give you all the medicine there, where they, but if they eat correct, you still go get trouble for managing diabetes. So because of this, I say more bring come an expert when I experts by we own culture and we own food them. And also now experts on, we know about diabetes and how for eat well for her. So, we get with today, we guess Mrs. Rosalind File. Now we own salon person in a registered dietitian and nutritionist here in America. What that they mean? It goes special school for learn but food then and how food then we can use food then for help with body, for give the best to the body and for manage the then sick then where people then can get. So I can let Mrs. Fal can talk to we more about how we can eat with African food then, how we can prepare them in way go be healthier, especially if you get diabetes, and how we for eat them the right way, so that we will still get the pleasure for eat with African food then, but we go able for do it in a way where go destroy we body and go make with diabetes worse. If you get question then una can send to question then on our Facebook page, on Twitter, on Instagram, or even email we na wellbodysalone@gmail.com. Again, this is Dr. Mafudia. Thank you for waiting to watch the video. Stay tuned for our next video.